Welcome to the world of Mime Over Matter. Just got back from Zolocon. It was a blast. If you like Four Horsemen Studios, Animal Warriors of the Kingdom, Valaverse, used toys, pretty much all of that fun, good stuff, it's there. There's exclusives. I'm going to go over the highlights of some of the cool things I got. And if I got a VIP, which I happen to, I got this cool card and lanyard, and I got this very cool poster of just a few skullmen fighting a few werewolves. That is pretty amazing, so I cannot wait to hang this up. And let's take a closer look at what the floor and all the fun action figures look like. So let's hop right on in. Right here, we are looking at the display for the Warrior Beast. This is where the exclusives are. So this is the Skullman from last year, and here is the Skullman from this year. We are about to pick them up, and here are some of the other Skullman family. So just a loving family. All right, let's take a look.
We made it! We are here at Zolocon, the finest comic, toy, and gaming expo in Pennsylvania. Let's go do some toy hunting. Crocky, did you say croc hunting? No!
Here he is in all his glory, Four Horsemen Studios, Zolocon 2025 exclusive. This is the headhunter. Four Horsemen Studios, the company who makes Mythic Legions and Cosmic Legions. The quality on them is amazing. I have the Skullman action figure from last year. I use him in a ton of stop motions. He is just a fantastic figure, and I genuinely think this guy is just going to be as amazing. So we've got his skull on there. He has the skull painted on him because he's a big fan of the Karate Kid costume. And you see half a skull right there because the other piece of it, you can kind of see it in the packaging, is there's like a glow translucent green magic that can go beneath it. Can't wait to play with that. And of course, we're going to visit Valaverse, where Action Force lives. And you can see right here, there's the Steel Brigade figures. That is the exclusive for this year. There's one with a silver head. There is one with a gold head. Only 100 of the gold heads are made. Midas was only in the factory just fiddling with figures for a little bit. So what is in here is likely the silver head, but I'd say let's open it up just to make sure and also take a closer look at this really cool exclusive figure. So let's slice that open. It's kind of a blind box. Oh, this is exciting. What's it going to be? All right, and we got silver. That is exactly what I was expecting. So, all right. So I can't wait to open this guy up, and let's just take a quick peek over him, and then we'll do a more thorough unboxing review in the future. Tons of accessories, tons of arms, really shiny head. If he's looking at himself in a mirror, there's just so much reflection going on. He's got a nice little backpack, and it actually looks like his stand is a new stand. All of the other stands I get from Valaverse, they're usually the same. This one looks like it's got the Valaverse symbol, and I wonder if that's a new style of the new series coming out. Yeah, I wish I can take a closer look. I really like that, and it looks like it's got some texture on it, almost like he's standing on like dirt or gravel. Oh yeah, some of these new figures are amazing. I can't wait to get some more of those guys. And actually, it looks like on the back you could see him standing on that new stand. So yeah, this Steel Brigade figure, super excited about this guy. And if we take a gander around, there are vintage and used toys vendors everywhere. So if you are a vintage or used toy collector, oh, you are in for a treat. So what I did is I picked up one of the last of the Secret Wars figures that I needed, Wolverine. Now I have the entire regular series except for Daredevil. So I do need to pick up a Daredevil, which is one of my favorite action figures to collect. So why I don't have a Daredevil yet is because I can't find one with a good face on him. All the ones I see have his face smeared off, so I'm very picky about that one in particular. But I did pick up this really cool 3 3/4 inch Marvel Legends Daredevil figure. This is in the classic yellow costume. So I don't have too many of the 3.75 inch Marvel Legends figures. This series has not been made for quite some time, but I really like them. They're amazing figures, just like the 6 inch. Now, Legends of Dragonor right here. I did not get anything from them this year, but I just wanted to kind of share how amazing these guys look. They've got the classic retro look and feel to them, almost like He-Man style, but the detail on them is just so incredible. So I could see myself in the future picking these up. And while walking around, I was looking for something a little more cute, a little more cuddly, and luckily I found Marauders, and you can tell with the dog that I'm showing right here, I got my cute, I got my cuddly. It's a 3 3/4 inch figure, and it comes with this pack of a leash, a bone, a harness, and they also gave me a shirt. So you really can't go wrong with a dog action figure that's fully articulated, a skull, shirt, and so that I got my adorable. But right now, I have not opened this up yet, so I am super excited about opening this dog. I can't wait to use him for stop motions. Just, he's G.I. Joe sized, so he's fully compatible with 3 3/4 inch figures. He's got the articulated legs. He does come with a swappable head. He's got, oh, he can pivot at the waist, so we can wag that tail. He's going to be happy. And yeah, the articulation's pretty good. I'm going to be able to make him run, jump. He's smiling. He's a happy dog. And let's see what this bonus head looks like. Looks like it is an angry face. So if you steal his bone, if you don't take him on a walk, that's the face you're going to get. And this is the kind of accessory pack. So the way Marauder does it is you buy like the basic figure and then you buy these add-on pieces. So you're really almost customizing your own figure with what you're giving them, the weapons, the armor, the look and feel. So for our dog, we're going to give him his vest. His ears are a little bit perked up, I think because he just came out of his package. He's alert. So I just have to slide them over his ears, but you can see it clips on his back, and then it's a softer plastic, so it will mold around the ears, so it's not going to harm the figure, so I'm not concerned there. There we go. Fits right over his head. Oh, that is a handsome vest. This dog knows where it's at. And then we've got a leash. We've got a muzzle. We could put the muzzle on it, but I've seen Lady and the Tramp too many times. I know dogs don't typically like to be muzzled. And then we're going to have to find a beaver. He's going to have to chew it off. So it's just a whole big to-do. So I'd say for right now, we're not going to put the muzzle on him and just let the dog be a dog. Now, over at Four Horsemen Studios, they have a life-scale dragon action figure that's going to be coming out as long as your dragons are the size of chihuahuas. And what we picked up there is we've got this fancy little lizard man. This is the Ninian Infantry, and this just came out. So I was not actually expecting to find this here, so I am super excited. Ever since they announced this snake-looking man, I just wanted it. So it's going to pair very well with Savage Crucibles, which are coming up next because I did stop by them. And they had this, I believe this might be a convention exclusive. This is the Legendary Barbarian. Just, they have the bearded face in there, but you can see there's another head, and then he's got his share of 3 different color hairs that you can put on. So if you want a brunette barbarian, if you want a blonde barbarian, you've got options. This is probably one of the coolest figures I have seen from Mythic Legions, which says a lot because pretty much everything they put out is amazing. Like our Snake Man, both of these guys I can't wait to open up. Then I visited Animal Warriors of the Kingdom, one of my absolute favorite action figure lines to collect. I have a ton of them, so you can see here they are all posed. There's some new waves coming out. They did not have them there, but I was able to pick up a Gladiator Pale figure, which I do not have. They had some pretty nice pricing at the show. So, and then they had these giveaway hammers. They gave me 2 because I give off the vibe of a guy who needs 2 hammers. And yeah, you can see this Gladiator Pale figure. He's amazing. I cannot wait to get him into some stop motions. These figures are amazing for stop motioning. And then I got a head pack because if you look at that monkey on the end with the nice white face, I have a black troop builder body that is going to get that head, and I can't wait for it. And then they gave me this free poster. This is a Archer Rabbit. This is one of the characters that's going to be coming out in the future waves. I have them on pre-order. I cannot wait. Over at Savage Crucibles, you can get your fix of even more Lizardman action figures. I do have a lot of these guys already. I use them for stop motion. They had an exclusive, so I picked that up, so we'll take a look at that in a moment. They also had some of the upcoming waves, and in this case, it is literal waves because we've got our Fishman action figure. There is a Piranha-esque, and then we've got some dwarves, which are going to be from another wave coming up, but please do not touch. And here is the exclusive, which they call the Conclusive. This is one of the Lizardmen action figures. This is the Shield of Dezera. I'm going to assume that that's the pronunciation, but feel free to correct me. But if you just type it out, I'm not going to understand the pronunciation. So be wary. And here we go. It is a lizard man, and he is an albino, and he comes with some swappable heads. We've got some jaw articulation in there. There's a very mean looking. It's got almost like a shine to it, a shimmer on the face, which is cool. He's got some cranberry juice, so he's going to be. He's not going to be a parched lizard, although I do believe they enjoy a heat rock. And since I was one of the first 50 people there, I did get a blind bag weapon So I don't know what's in it. The bag itself is not blind. That would be silly. It has no eyes, which saying that, I guess it is blind then. So it is a blind bag. So let's open it up and see what sort of weapon I got. So we could arm our lizard man with yet another weapon. And let's see what we got. It's in there. Ooh, it's colorful. All right, it looks like a kind of translucent greenish yellow versus, and it's actually a different sculpt than what we have in here. So that's like just a normal standard stabby, and this is a colorful gummy worm style stabby thing. So there we have it. Just a ton of fun things, ton of great people to talk to. You get to meet the creators of these action figures, the whole team. If you get a chance to go to Zolocon, do it.